Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Hall video. So today we're going over to Northern Monk for their collaboration with Get Bait. I've never heard of them. And it's BERTHA XOX, the world famous chocolate cake stout. And again, never heard of it. 8.4%, but we all know about the 8.4% thing these days, you know. It probably would have been 8.5, but the government, you know, in their infinite wisdom, anything over 8.5 gets taxed higher. So all the breweries now think, oh, sod you, we'll just drop it at 8.4. Yeah, big. Yeah, you ain't winning. And that's the way to be. Gooey, decadent, sweet, luxurious, thick, sticky and rich. All right, let me pour it out, as you do. Outside beer review, as you do. And so here we go. Ooh. Full on black pour, a light tan head on this. Just oh, hang on. There we go. We're on camera. See the bottle of water in the background. Hydration. It's not mine. There's my hydration. So it looks the bomb, doesn't it? It looks good. Ooh. Colour on that. £4. I think it was £4 or £4.25. I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, lovely. I thought I had a cobweb on my nose or something. Lovely cakey aroma. Oh, smells nice. Yeah, let's dive in. But no one's in their garden listening, thinking, God, he's a weirdo. Yeah. There's a word, and it goes cluck and you. And it rhymes with that. Oh, hey up. It's quite a nice thickness to that, to be fair. It's not thin. We're drinking it at room temperature, or outside temperature actually. Oh, God, it's nice to be home. It's been a long day. Yeah. And it's been illuminating and informative. I've had that type of day in the four letters, in the four-letter word. And you know, that we all have to go to earn pennies. And yes, I now know what the game is, and I suspected the game. I now know what the game is, and yes, always best to know, because when you know, you can deal with it. It's like when you think people are your friends, and then all of a sudden, and you realise, no, they're they're point scoring, not very nice people. And yeah, again, but hey, can't win them all. Oof. Gotta be honest, that's nice. That is a nice beer. And at £4, you know, if it was say a local brewery to me, for 8.4%, we could be talking 7 to 8 quid a can now. And I'm sure people around the country know this. And as much as we want to support our locals, it's very difficult when the prices go up so much that we look and we think, can I really afford it? People with big incomes don't really care. But people who, you know, having to watch their pennies because of cost of living crisis, which there still is, you know, £4 is still quite a wallop, but yeah, for a full-on craft imperial stout by a fantastic brewery. Northern Monk are a fantastic brewery. Oh, that is mouth-wateringly good. I mean, I'm at 6 minutes already. Where did them 6 minutes go? Flipping heck. Oh, I feel the elation. You know, you're drinking and you're like, oh, that's really, really nice. Best pour resting. Chocolate cake stout. That's my type of chocolate cake. Hey. Although the wife does make great chocolate cakes, mind. And hopefully the twat who's parked in front of our house and nicked our parking space goes and doesn't scratch our car when he goes. Hey up. There we go. So BERTHA. Yeah, it's got some BERTHA. And yeah, it's tasting nice. It's nice to do an outside review. It's nice for it to be warm enough. Oh, gotta be honest. In the evening, sat in the garden with a nice beer, enjoying, you know, a bit of warm weather. Because obviously in the day it's too flipping warm. And obviously I work outside, so it's all good fun. Very good fun. Cheers, my ducks. There's a good flavour to that. That's one of the better impies out there, you know, in supermarket land. Not that there's a lot these days, because obviously breweries just can't afford to put beers into supermarkets, not big beers. But looking at this year's supermarket beers, there's a lot of bigger beers out there, actually. You know, there's a lot of 6 and 7s and even 8s. So, you know, even in a time where breweries, you know, big beers are costing more to produce, they're still whacking them out there. And then when you look at the, you know, the recent First Beer, Audi beers in Scotland, and some of the big beers that are in shops up there, anything, you know, between £1.90 and £2.20, 8%. That's flipping good. It may not be as thick and luxurious as this, for obvious reasons. You know, you won't get it for £2.20, but still very commendable. This is a stonking beer. For a supermarket beer for £4. Let's make no bones about it. In 2025, this is top. It's a lovely chocolatey, cakey taste to it. There's a nice thickness to it. Oh, and a nice ABV. I'm good with ABV. Yeah. I might not be good when I get steaming, but there you go. You know, can't win them all, can you? Yeah, it's bound to happen. Craft Beer Festival's coming up. Less than 2 months. I'm looking forward to it. Some flipping amazing breweries there. And yeah. Not even sure if Northern Monk are there this year. Can't remember hearing their name. unless they are and I've just forgot. It's funny how some of the big craft beers are in supermarkets. Don't tend to, well, certainly our local craft festival, don't tend to come. Where Northern Monk have been a couple of times. Although, sadly, the first time it was very disappointing. Ran out of beer on the second night, very early in the night, and it's like, did you not bring enough beer? I mean, surely, you do beer festivals, bring your bloody beer. But in any case, that's tasting great. There's a lovely long-lasting flavour. There's a nice thickness. Oh, that is bloody quality, that is. For the price, yeah. Ooh. Could I neck a few of these? Absolutely, yeah. And after an interesting day, let's put a good end to it, you know. And I paid silly. I mean, I'd put for 30 or 40 quid aside for a trip to a brewery, and sadly I can't go anyway because of other things, work things, four-letter word things, and so probably the best supermarket beer this year so far. The BERTHA. Get baked. I think that's what it says. Northern Monk. BERTHA XOX. Yeah. Sounds like that bloody a thing the wife used to watch. That American show. XOX. Little Liars or something. I don't know what it was. All dressed rather provocatively. All, you know, snobby bloody with girls with the tits hanging out. But there you go. And all lads, you know. Yeah. Then in real life they don't look like anything like that, but there you go. Yes, the rich upper crust of the world. Yes. But anyway, yeah. Northern Monk, that is a quality beer. And no offence to any ladies out there, but you know, they did, that's what they did like. Pretty Little Liars? I don't know. So would I drink this again? The question is, yes, by a country mile. Out of 5, again, I think a good 4.6 for this. I think it's one of the, like I said, the best beer from supermarkets this year. Stunning example of an impy. And good to see Northern Monk actually getting back to what they did a few years ago. I can't remember the name of the beers, but they did 3 impies. The last one was the Black Forest Gatto, which I liked, but other people didn't. But the first one was walnut, and was it hazelnut and walnut? I don't know. Can't remember. I've slept since then. Both were great beers, and then they did the Death Star, which was 12%. You won't see that in supermarkets anymore. And then there was a few other lackluster ones that really didn't hit the spot, but those first 2 were fantastic. The Black Forest one being the third. Can I remember the name? Can I, Bob? But yeah, fantastic beer. Cheers all. I'm now going to drink this and go inside and yeah, probably put some food on because I'm hungry.